The government has a legitimate role in controlling the borders, who comes in, who doesn't. If the government, and I think we agree on this as well, if the government had no control over the borders, all sorts of criminals could come in, or we might be swamped by who knows what. But we have these 11, 12, whatever million illegal aliens in the country. What do we do with them? You can't throw them out. There's just too many of them all over the place. And we need them, by the way. And I think it would involve more injustice and moral problems getting them out than leaving them here. We can't just give them all amnesty, because that would encourage another 12 million to come in. It would undermine the laws, and where are we without the laws? So I think some sort of regularization system is necessary.
I agree. I totally agree. And actually, I would never say that the current proposals on the table, or that have been on the table for the last few years, would ever be called amnesty. And as a nation, we have not only a responsibility but a right to secure our borders and make sure that we know who's coming in and out of our country. We have to be able to regulate that. Number two is to make sure that we have a process by which all of the undocumented immigrants that are currently within our borders are naturalized, or at least somehow accounted for or given legal residency. Not everybody even really wants to become a citizen. Sometimes they're going to want to go back home. But the reality is that maybe back home there's not enough work, and so they're here in order to be able to work and feed into our economy. And the immigrants that I've talked to want to pay taxes, but they can't, because if they do, then they'll be deported. So let's give them an opportunity to actually pay into our system. The third part of the equation that has to be put in place is the ability to regulate and make sure that employers do not have the ability to exploit undocumented workers by some kind of a verification systems of employment that goes beyond what we currently have, because that's a lot of where the system has been broken. And immigrants have paid the price for that by being exploited and really been turned into slave labor, which is, again, not of God.